So those are top reversing roller. One is of smaller diameter and the other one is of bigger diameter. So the leather strap unwinds from the one thing, whereas the other one winds. So dear students, you have observed, you have seen the video now. Now please clearly observe the parts and relate it to the construction and working. So this is about negative tapered shedding mechanism. Here you can clearly see the again I am showing you the parts. After you have seen the video, now you will be clear in your understanding. So please observe A and B are tappets that you have seen in the video. Tappets rotate up and down. So where they are mounted on bottom shaft. So and D and E are treadle levers. And D and E are treadle levers. F is the fulcrum. Actually, we should see bolts here itself. So R and S are bolts. So please observe R and S are bolts. Those are depressed by tappets. So treadle levers, fulcrum, and R and S are bolts. And after that, we will come to lamb rods. Lamb rods are connected to the teeth of the treadle levers. And then afterwards, heel shafts. Lamb rods are connected to heel shafts. And then heel shafts are connected to leather straps. And leather straps are connected to top reversing roller shaft. And one is there are we have two diameter rollers in the top reversing roller. Top reversing roller smaller diameter and top reversing roller bigger diameter. And you know all these things afterwards. Heel shaft, heel wire, heel die, and weft yarn. You know how it goes. So weft it happens goes from one end of the loom to the other end of the loom. That is weft. And lees rods are used to divide the warp into two layers. So lees rods are there. And warp sheet is it comes from the negative let off mechanism. So where the weaver's beam or warper's beam, so weaver's beam, from the weaver's beam the warp sheet comes and it passes through backrest and then through lees rods, and then they are separated into two layers by the tappet shedding mechanism. So specifically the meaning of the shedding is dividing the dividing the warp into two layers, that is known as shedding mechanism. So so far we have studied negative tapered shedding mechanism, and the shedding mechanism is also done by Dobby and Jacquard. Dobby and Jacquard are used to divide the warp into two layers. So tappets for 8 heel shafts, the tappets are used. So the limitation of the tappets is 8 heel shafts. So when we go for more than 8 heel shafts, then in that case, Dobby is used till 40 heel shafts. And if more than 40 heel shafts are used, then jacquard is used. So shedding I will explain in last 2 minutes. So shedding is dividing the warp into two layers, top layer and bottom layer. What is the purpose of shedding? So that a pick is inserted in the shed. So weft is inserted in the shed. So that is the purpose of shedding. So that an opening will be there. Two layers are separated so that an opening is there. So through which the pick or weft can pass, and then picking is done, and after that beat up is done, and then fabric or cloth is formed. So shedding is done by three methods: tapered shedding mechanism, Darby shedding mechanism, jacquard shedding mechanism. We have studied tapered shedding mechanism. Here the maximum number of heel shafts that can be used are 8, and if it goes beyond 8, 8 to 40, then we use Darby shedding mechanism. That is also used for dividing the warp into two layers. But we use for large designs, large motifs, large designs and motifs. For that purpose, Darby is used. Whereas jacquard is if more than 40 heel shafts are there, then in that case jacquards are used. So jacquards are used in that case. So these are the developments in shedding mechanism. Tapered shedding mechanism is a little older one, and Darby is the latest one, and jacquard is the advanced one. And these are the various kinds of shedding mechanisms. So thank you, students. So tomorrow we will study about cone over pick mechanism.